Let's talk about the Pacific Ocean, an immense body of water that covers more than 60 million square miles and stretches from the Americas all the way to Asia and Australia. It's not just a vast expanse of blue, it's a powerful engine that drives much of the world's weather, including the patterns we experience right here in North America. What happens out west, far beyond our shores, can set the stage for everything from gentle rains to powerful storms, and even influence the temperature swings we feel throughout the year. As we look toward fall and winter 2025 to 2026, scientists are keeping a close eye on the Pacific's surface temperatures. They use satellites, buoys, and advanced computer models to track even the slightest changes, because these shifts can have enormous consequences for our weather months down the line. Right now, waters along the equator in the central and eastern Pacific are cooling, a clear sign that La Niña is on the horizon. This cooling isn't just a blip, it's a major signal that the climate system is about to shift gears. NOAA has issued a La Niña watch, predicting a strong chance it will form by December. Meteorologists are on high alert, analyzing every new data point to see how quickly and strongly La Niña might develop. This means your weather this fall and winter will be heavily influenced by this oceanic shift. From the way storms track across the continent to the likelihood of droughts or floods, La Niña's fingerprints will be everywhere. If it develops as expected, it'll be the fifth La Niña in 6 years, each one a little different but all with familiar impacts. Think of Seattle's endless rain, or Florida's sunny, dry winters. These are just a few of the ways La Niña can shape our daily lives, from the Pacific Northwest to the Southeast. This Pacific cooldown is the starting point, a trigger that sets off a chain of events in the atmosphere, shifting wind patterns and storm tracks thousands of miles away. As of September 19, 2025, the pieces are falling into place for La Niña to take over. Scientists are marking their calendars and updating forecasts, knowing that what happens now will shape the months ahead. The ocean and atmosphere are interacting in a delicate dance, setting off a chain reaction that will ripple across North America. These interactions are complex, but they're the key to understanding why our weather can change so dramatically from year to year. So, let's dive deeper into what La Niña is, how it forms, and the fascinating ways it works its magic on our weather, affecting everything from rain and snow to sunshine and drought, right here at home. So what exactly is La Niña, and why does it matter so much for our weather? La Niña is the cold phase of a powerful climate pattern called the El Niño Southern Oscillation, or ENSO for short. It's a natural cycle that swings between warmer and cooler ocean temperatures in the central and eastern Pacific, and it has a huge influence on weather all around the globe. During La Niña, a vast stretch of the Pacific Ocean near the equator becomes noticeably colder than normal. Even a small drop, just half a degree Celsius, can set off a chain reaction that ripples through the atmosphere, shifting weather patterns thousands of miles away. This cooling effect strengthens the easterly trade winds, which are powerful winds that blow from the Americas toward Asia. As these winds intensify, they push warm surface water westward, piling it up near Indonesia and Australia, while allowing colder, deeper water to well up along the coast of South America. The result is a self-reinforcing feedback loop. The stronger winds and colder water keep fueling each other, locking La Niña in place for months at a time, sometimes even longer. In the United States, La Niña's influence is dramatic. It shifts the jet stream, the fast-moving river of air high above us, northward, creating a persistent high-pressure ridge over the North Pacific Ocean. This shift causes the polar jet stream to dip southward over the western U.S., bringing colder air and storm systems, before curving back up over the Midwest and Northeast. The jet stream acts like a weather highway, steering storms and cold fronts across the continent. The result? A wavy jet stream that divides the country. The northern states experience colder, stormier conditions, while the southern states often see warmer, drier weather. This pattern can last for an entire winter, shaping everything from snowfall totals to drought risk. The Pacific Northwest, Northern Rockies, and Upper Midwest are especially likely to get more rain and snow than usual, leading to wetter winters and sometimes even flooding. Meanwhile, states stretching from California across the southern plains to the Carolinas typically see less precipitation and more warmth, increasing the risk of drought and wildfires in some regions. That's the La Niña blueprint for our winter weather. A powerful ocean phenomenon with the ability to shape the climate across an entire continent, year after year. As October 2025 arrives, La Niña's influence will first show up in the Pacific Northwest. Forecasts call for a wetter-than-normal month, Welcome news for a region often battling fall dryness and wildfire risk. This early rain could jumpstart the mountain snowpack, crucial for next year's water supply. Temperatures are a toss-up, but precipitation is the main story as the jet stream steers more storms into the coast. Elsewhere, La Niña's effects will build gradually. The south may start to dry out, but the full pattern sets in later. October is just the opening act, previewing the main event to come. If you're in the northwest, keep your rain gear handy. This is just the start of a season-defining pattern. Across the country, fortunes will soon shift as La Niña takes hold. As autumn turns to winter, La Niña's grip tightens and weather patterns across the U.S. become more defined. By November and December, the jet stream locks into a wavy path, sharply dividing a cold, wet north from a warm, dry south. The North Pacific high-pressure ridge strengthens, steering storms directly into the Pacific Northwest, Northern Rockies, and Great Lakes. This means more frequent and intense weather events for the north as the holiday season approaches. Meanwhile, the south faces extended dry, warm spells, raising drought concerns. This late fall transition is when the atmosphere sets its winter playbook. By December, expect a clear contrast: stormy cold north versus placid warm south. Understanding this evolution helps us anticipate the specific weather that will impact daily life. The stage is set for a classic La Niña winter. December 2025 will showcase a classic La Niña pattern. The Pacific Northwest stays wet, with storms bringing rain to the lowlands and snow to the mountains. Great news for water supplies. Temperatures remain uncertain, but active storms mean plenty of cold air for mountain snow. The south, meanwhile, will likely be warmer and drier than usual. Some models hint at surprise snow in the southern Appalachians, but the main storm track favors the Great Lakes and Northeast. December is when La Niña's influence truly takes hold, a stormy white Christmas for the north. Mild days and drought worries for the south. This is the setup meteorologists expect from a moderate to strong La Niña. Get ready for a season of contrasts, depending on where you live. January is the heart of winter, and La Niña means an active storm track across the northern U.S. Forecasts point to significant snowfall in the western mountains, upper Midwest, and north-central states, right in the jet stream's path. But models disagree. The ECMWF suggests above-average snow for the Great Lakes and Rockies, but less for the coasts. The UKMO favors more snow in the northwest and western Canada. This uncertainty is normal. Small shifts in the jet stream can mean big changes on the ground. The theme for January: active storms in the north, but regional question marks remain. The upper Midwest and Rockies should prepare for a snowy month. For the East Coast and Pacific Northwest, totals may be lower than usual. Winter will be in full swing across the northern states. February 2026 could bring the coldest air of the season if La Niña stays strong. A powerful North Pacific high can send lobes of the polar vortex plunging into the central and eastern U.S., bringing Arctic blasts. The active storm track continues, with major snowstorms possible for the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and Northeast. Nor'easters could hit the East Coast, even if January was quiet. Late-season cold and snow can disrupt travel, stress crops, and raise heating bills. But it's great for ski resorts. Don't let your guard down. Some of winter's worst weather can arrive late. If La Niña weakens, winter may ease up, but for now, expect a frigid, snowy February. Make sure your home and emergency kits are ready. Winter may save its biggest blast for last. This La Niña sets up a tale of two regions: relief for the Pacific Northwest, rising drought and wildfire risk for the south. The Northwest's wet fall and winter will help rebuild snowpack and reduce wildfire danger. Consistent storms will saturate the ground and build up mountain snow, vital for water and ecosystems. In contrast, the south faces a high-pressure block, keeping storms away and raising drought risk from California to Florida. Dry conditions and warmth mean more evaporation and flammable vegetation, setting the stage for spring and summer wildfires. States like Texas, Oklahoma, and Florida need to stay alert. This north-south moisture divide is a classic La Niña signature. One region's feast is another's famine. Long-range forecasts give us the big picture, but there's always uncertainty. Models don't always agree on the details. This is because weather systems are incredibly complex, influenced by countless variables that can change rapidly. Even the most advanced models can struggle to predict the exact timing and intensity of weather events. Past La Niña years showed that the general pattern doesn't guarantee the same outcome every time. Each La Niña event is unique with its own set of characteristics and impacts. This variability makes it essential to stay updated with the latest forecasts. Local factors can override the larger climate signal, so stay tuned to updated forecasts from NOAA and local meteorologists. Microclimates, geographical features, and even urban development can all influence local weather conditions. If you're in the north, prepare for cold and snow, winterize your home, check your car, and ensure your heating system is in good working order. These steps can help you stay warm and safe during the harsh winter months. Stock up on supplies before storms hit. Having a well-stocked emergency kit can make a significant difference during prolonged power outages or when travel becomes hazardous. In the south, focus on drought and wildfire prep. Conserve water, clear flammable debris, and create defensible space around your property. These actions can help protect your home and community. Have an evacuation plan. Knowing your evacuation routes and having a go bag ready can save precious time in an emergency. No matter where you live, staying informed and taking practical steps will help you stay safe and comfortable. Community support and preparedness can make a big difference during extreme weather events. La Niña's impacts are coming. Be ready for whatever the season brings. From heavy snowfall to unexpected warm spells, being prepared for a range of scenarios is key. That's the national outlook. Now, here's what to expect in your neck of the woods. Local forecasts will provide more detailed information tailored to your specific area. Stay prepared, stay safe, and keep an eye on the forecast. Regularly checking updates can help you make informed decisions and take timely actions. Winter 2025 to 2026 will be one to watch. With the potential for significant weather events, staying vigilant and prepared is more important than ever.